been very successful. I invented the Vinci robot. I invented the gallbladder bag. I invented the 5mm stapler. A lot of other products that are on the market. So it's been a great 25 years. And looking forward to the next 25 years. What I would like to do today is give you a little bit of insight into the thinking behind an invention. The woman over there said that she has children and that every day there are new products for her. It's absolutely true. We invent every single day. I remember being 7 or 8 and thinking that the dental floss that I had should have a flavor in it. I wanted bubblegum. And that's an invention. You know, I didn't think of it as an invention, but it is an invention. A 6 or 7-year-old boy invented a jar with 2 tops to get the peanut butter out. Could never get the peanut butter out of the bottom of it. So his father was a patent lawyer. They filed a patent on a jar with 2 tops. You can invent everything. And as an example, this, which we have here, this has patent numbers on it. This is a patented invention. And when you put a product on the market, you have to include your patents, or it becomes invalid. You lose the patent if you put out a product and don't put the patent number on it. And this has a whole bunch of patent numbers on it. The person who invented this probably gets a millionth of a cent, but they put out billions of these, and the end result is he makes money from that. The bottom line is that inventions are everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Orthopedics, fabulous. Device field, pediatrics, anesthesia. These are we all use devices. And every day, I believe, we invent. You're using an instrument. You're using a technique. You're using something to treat a problem. And it's not going as well as you want it to go. Your device is not doing what you want it to do. Or it's not doing it well. Or it fails. And there's an invention. The solution to that is an invention. So every mistake is an invention waiting to happen. One of my favorite places to get inventions was at the M&M conferences. Every surgical mistake or every medical mistake is an invention waiting to happen. And I'll go through a few of them. These are phrases that you think of all the time. There ought to be a better way to do this. I wish I could do that. Every time you hear yourself thinking that, you have an invention. Because the way to do it better is an invention. And it's patentable. Because you are the people in this room are the world's experts at what you do. I cannot invent an orthopedic instrument. I'm not an orthopedist. I'm a general surgeon and a colon and rectal surgeon. So I can't do that. I happen to know a lot about the heart, so I have quite a number of heart operations. But there are things I can invent and things I cannot invent. I have a lot of patents with co-inventors, people that I've talked with in the hospital. I ask them, what problems are you having? What's the worst thing that can go wrong with this particular operation? And how would you prevent it? Any one of these will be an invention. If you're using a device and you want to make it faster, safer, cheaper, that's an invention. They are literally everywhere. Here's a way to think about an invention. Here's an invention I didn't get a patent for. But I was sitting with my wife, and late at night, we're in a restaurant, and she wants coffee. She said, but I'm afraid to order coffee because it might not, I'll order decaf, but I don't know whether it will be decaf, and if it's caffeinated, I'll be up all night. Can you think of the solution to this problem? Anybody in the room think of a solution to the problem? Sir?
Make sure you get the servers telephone when you're up in the middle of the night.
Good idea.
Bring a gerbil with a running wheel to the restaurant and administer 3 drops of.
I actually brought my hamster from New York, so she's in the room and sleeping right now, but running all night.
Peter, don't they make the containers different colors on top? for the-
Well, they do, but there's no guarantee that the person who made the coffee actually made decaf.
Dipstick,
I did. Excellent. That was my invention that I had. And I filed a patent application. And no, I actually never filed a patent application on it because a little bit of research showed me that you can't do it because there is no decaf coffee. Caffeinated coffee has about 4% caffeine, and decaf has about 1%. So you can come up with a dipstick that will chemically analyze whether there's any caffeine in it, but you can't make it different. At least I couldn't come up with a way to make it differentiate between 1% and 4%. If you can, there's an invention waiting to be happened. You have a little in the jar that has the sugar and the equal. There'll be a dipstick. You just take it out and put it in.